Hey guys, welcome back to Community Cares. I'm Dave. I'm the Executive Director here at Good Shepherd's Clothes Closet.
And I'm Chaplain Chaz Blackburn, and I have the honor of being the president of Good Shepherd's Clothes Closet. And tonight we have another really neat guest, and this is why this is so important to have people on our show, to learn about resources, because we're stronger united, and we always learn something. I mean, I had honestly never heard of her organization, and it's a great one. So this is why we do what we do. So I'll let you introduce yourself just briefly, and then we'll go on to our events in a little bit.
Yeah, thank you. So my name is Jessica Marin, and I'm the Community Engagement Coordinator with Candelen.
That's awesome. Thank you so much for being here. We really appreciate it. For those of you watching or listening, just to let you know, we are live here on Facebook on every Monday night at 5:45, unless it's a holiday or something like that. And we still have episodes on those days, but they're pre-recorded episodes. But during our live segments, please come on, jump in, ask questions, make comments, be a part of the conversation, because this podcast is for you, the community, right? It's for us to have a conversation, a constructive conversation as a community. So that's what it's all about. So thank you guys so much for being consistent and listening and being part of the conversation. It's really important to me as executive director of Good Shepherd, and I know it's important to Chaz as well as other nonprofits throughout the community. Conversations, we get that all the time with a lot of our supporters. Like, you guys are having conversations with other organizations. Crazy thought, right?
Sad people are surprised by that, but I have seen it where nonprofits are not working together. And man, in this climate and all the challenges we're facing currently, we got to start adapting and thinking outside of the box. It's important.
Yes.
Yeah, so thank you so much for being here. We really appreciate it a lot.
If you hear feedback, I actually love this. The Spanish church next to us, they never do practice on Monday nights, but they're practicing. I thought it was so cool. What a neat thing to hear.
That is pretty cool. So if you're new or newish to the show, this is Community Cares Podcast. Not only do we...
I broke the rule.
You broke the rule, man. Not only do we do the show
Dave's going to kill me. It's okay.
Every Monday at 5:45. We're also on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and everywhere else you get your podcasts. Please search Community Cares Podcast, where the first thing that comes up on any podcast app you may have. So
I want to thank the audience, because really, if you can't give financially, and sometimes you can't give and volunteer and sort clothes, but you can still get involved by sharing these and liking them and commenting. And it's great because the clout or the awareness is growing. I have all the time people say, "Oh, Community Cares Podcast." It's like, yes. And they want to be on the show, which is awesome, because we want to have that dialogue. We want to learn about resources in the community, and we want to be able to help our fellow citizens. So
right,
it's awesome.
Just like it says in our logo right there, community, right?
Yep.
We want that unity to happen.
Community.
In community. And that's what it's all about. It's just like Chaz always says.
I like your hat. What I always say, yes, be the change that you want to see in the world. And after learning about her organization, definitely something that they're doing. Our children are so important. They're the next generation, and 100%. We really got to invest in them. But we did. Speaking of children, do you want to tell them?
Sure, yeah. So we found out today we're having a little boy.
Yay! Yeah. Congratulations.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much. We're really excited. It'll be a big step for my wife and I, Nika. We've been together for about 8 years right now.
Don't mess that one up.
And we just knew this was the right time to have it, and
awesome.
And it all worked out, and we're thrilled. So we're really excited.
That's wonderful. I'm really happy for you guys.
Thank you. I appreciate it, Uncle Chaz.
You're welcome. I'm excited for your bad dad jokes.
Oh no, I won't have any of those. You can keep those with you.
I can keep them. Oh man,
dude, my little dude's gonna be jumping out with, like, he's gonna have a skateboard and a guitar right away.
Oh man,
that's gonna be my kid. Anyways, we always start the show with a few events that are happening in the community. Like we said, this is all about community. Not only do we feature a community resource, we also talk about events that are happening in the community before the community resource shares what they do. So let's jump into some of the events coming up this month and beyond. The first event we want to highlight, we highlighted last week, and we're going to highlight it again because we want you to show up, especially if you are a senior.
Absolutely. And it's going to be May is Older Americans Month. We do have the brochures finally. Andrea Pelto, on the Senior Advisory Committee, she brought some today. And what a beautiful brochure showing all the free events. So if you're a senior, stop by Good Shepherd's Clothes Closet. I'm sure Dave will be okay with those being at the front for Older Americans Month. And come to some of the events. Come have ice cream and shopping. And we know there's a lot of seniors that are choosing between, unfortunately, prescriptions and food. And, so we want to be able to help with no-cost clothing. So come shopping, have a fun experience, and meet some people.
Yeah, it's a senior-only event, so that's the whole idea behind
it. Come? Oh, my gosh. Goodness gracious.
The idea is we're going to buy some ice cream, and we're just going to, it's all sponsored by Good Shepherd, and we're just going to give away the ice cream to seniors and have an exclusive senior-only shopping experience between that 3 and 5 p.m., so definitely come. It takes maybe 30 minutes to maybe an hour to really have a full shopping experience here. But we want to make sure that you're set and you have some clothing, and hopefully that helps offset some costs for you as a senior.
Awesome. And I know I did want to give a shout out to an event Circle Life Hospice is doing this Friday from 1 to 3 p.m. I just did the quarterly Ollie Death Cafe, and we're going to do that at the Sparks Senior Center. And you might think that's really crazy sounding and scary, but it's really just to get the elephant out of the room. It's a giant tea party, and we have little sandwiches. And we just talk about cultural differences of death so that we can live our best life. So I encourage that's open to anybody of any age, and that'll be this Friday at the Sparks Senior Center.
Did you come up with that name?
I did not.
That's
it's
a good name.
So it's an international movement. We have to follow the policies of that movement. And it's something, it's always different, and there's always great conversations. And I don't know, it's weird. I always walk out of there learning something new and feeling like a weight's off my shoulders because it's just facing the elephant in the room. Absolutely.
I love that. That's great. Thank you so much for sharing that, Chess. The next event we want to highlight, it will be our Workforce Development Workshop. Here we're going to have Reno Works program, and that will be Kareem, who's the head of the Reno Works program.
Awesome.
If you're looking to, spiff up your resume, what do I get on my resume? What do I not put on my resume? What are some job tips or those kinds of things? Please come in. We're going to have a giveaway at the end with our partners at Molina. Thank you so much, Molina, for sponsoring the event. And we're going to just share different ideas on how you can get the job you're after. And that's on May 17th here at Good Shepherd's Clothes Closet as well. We'll also have Councilman Donald Abbott.
Oh, man, it sounded like a good event until you said that. I'm just kidding, buddy. I love you.
Well, we're going to have Councilman Donald Abbott, and he'll say a few words of encouragement. And the whole idea is we're just encouraging the community. We also have some new partnerships in the works, more events coming always. Hot August Nights is their Spring Fever Revival. Will be at the Grand Sierra on May 17th. And that from May 17th to May 18th, that'll be fun. See some old cars, maybe listen to some classic music, be in the community. And the reason we highlight these community events is we're trying to encourage people to be out in the community, right? There's so much beauty and fun in community. There really is. And I really think mentally it's really good for us.
So Denise asked a great question. So what if you don't have an ID? And what she's getting at is to come and be able to close shop. Do you have to have an ID? So we do ask for some form of ID, whether it's passport, clarity card. What I'll say, though, is we will never turn somebody away and not take care of them. So if you absolutely don't have an ID, still come see us, talk to Dave, and I know that they'll take care of you because that's what we do. We believe everybody should be clothed with hope and dignity. So,
absolutely. And so let's highlight the final event, which is our event at NAMM, National Automobile Museum, and that is desserts from around the world at the National Automobile Museum. Tickets should be going on sale this week. So we're going to let those people know that already emailed and RSVP'd ahead of time. We had several of those.
Awesome.
So we're going to let those people know first, and they're going to have the first chance to get tickets, and then we'll open it up to the public. So if you've RSVP'd or you'd like to be on the RSVP list, please send an email to me at dave@gsccreno.org or dave@getclosed.org. And let us know if you want to be a part of it. We would love to have you there and be in the community with us.
And shout out to President Phil of National Automobile Museum, really for hooking up the space, because it's a beautiful place to have a event. He really is a great supporter of ours. I definitely just want to give a shout out to the community. Please come support this. I know normally we're not, crying for money, but this is really important because of the news that broke this week, which we weren't expecting to break, but we love our partners at the Eddie House. And the Eddie House will no longer be accepting clothing donations because we will be taking and intaking all those clothing donations, separating them and processing them, and then taking them over. So part of it's safety, so they're not tripping over boxes, but also it's really a sustainable partnership because this is what we do best, and that's our micro closet vision. Like Bristlecone, we have the Circle of Life Hospice House about to open up soon, which will have a micro closet there. So really, really exciting partnerships, more in the works that we can't say yet. But I just wanted to point that out because it's so important to come support this so we can continue launching that. Shout out to Molina for giving us $52,000 grant. Really to get the truck, which is going to debut soon, right?
Huge. Yeah, no, we're going to have a whole episode coming up with Jose from our friend Molina. And we're going to do a little like ride along kind of thing for a microcloset expansion project. But the microcloset expansion project is we're trying to support other organizations as Good Shepherd's Closed Closet. So our first partner is Bristlecone, and our second partner that we've just signed with is Eddie House. So Eddie House will be, that little closet is going to be a Good Shepherd's micro closet. So
really, like you always say, I love the saying, meet people where they're at, right? And Rob said, I cannot wait to, darn it, I don't have my glasses. What's to say?
Cannot wait to meet my newest grandson. Love you guys. That's my dad. Love you, Dad. And Denise said, congratulations. Thank you so much.
I had to laugh because we were at the Earth Day. And I barely left the table when you weren't there. All I did was go to throw something away, and I turned around. There's people standing behind our table. I'm like, who the heck? It was your dad and your sister.
That's funny.
Yeah, it was awesome.
They're funny people. I love my dad. Thank you so much for being a support, Dad. But I mean, we're the community. We're local. We're here to be in the community for the community, really. And so definitely come to that event. Come support. Tickets ahead of time will be $50. When we get closer to the event, we're going to bump them up to $65. And so that will change as we get closer. So when this is available, I really encourage you to purchase your tickets ahead of time if you want to be a part of the event.
Awesome.
And all right, that was a lot, man. There's a lot of stuff going on in the community.
I know.
In the Good Shepherd verse.
Yeah.
But Eddie House, that's a big partnership, and we're really thankful for our friends there. Trevor's the CEO there. He's a great guy. And I couldn't announce that, obviously, but me and him were meeting, and he helped pour into me quite a bit, and so I really appreciate that.
Great guy.
And we had great conversations, and they're doing some great stuff over there with their new buildings and everything. Their new building they're working on.
It's going to be tremendous.
It's great for the community.
Yeah.
Really great for the community. All right, so thank you guys for being here. We're going to dive in and learn more about Candelen. Thank you so much, Jessica, for being here.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Why don't you tell us what Candelen's all about?
Yeah, so thank you for having me here. And yeah, so if you don't hear before about Candelen, so we're a nonprofit organization too, and we focus on the training related to early childhood development topics for anyone caring children under 5. So let's say grandparents, babysitters, neighbors, parents. So yeah, anyone caring children under 5. And yeah, so
could I just say something, because it's so important. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think what the time to really help develop the brain and to really make an impact on their how they learn is really that early stage, correct?
Yes.
That's a huge difference.
Yeah, that's why we really want to bring these programs and support the community and also the people who is impacting their lives. So
That's
it's
awesome.
really important. And yeah, so we have 2 programs here in Reno. We are in Las Vegas too. We never know
awesome.
that we have people that is in Vegas. And yeah, so we have about 2 years here, and yeah, so one of the programs, it's called Play and Learn, which is very interactive. So the parents or the caregivers are required to attend with a child 5 and under. And yeah, so we have different topics every sessions. We talk about brain development, ages and stages, nutrition, and we also have yoga time and story time during the sessions. And we also at the end give a graduation bag with a yoga mat and some books. So yeah, it's
great.
really fun. Yeah.
I think that's really important for the community. So definitely education. And so what, if you had to sum up in a few words, right? Why do you work with Candelen?
Yeah, I work with Candelen because I really like to impact the community. I have my background in psychology, so that's why I really want to get closer to the community and people. So I think I can like do it with my job. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So yeah, and and this is for one of the programs, the Play and Learn, and the other program it's called Kith and Ken, which is more focused on the training for adults because we offer childcare during those trainings. Because yeah, we really want the parents or the adults to be really involved on the activities with the other parents or the caregivers, and yeah, so we go more in depth on those topics or early childhood development topics.
Right.
And yeah, so it's really good because they can learn. We also offer the programs in English and Spanish, so we don't have that barrier. And yeah, and with this one it's a little bit different because they receive free materials on each session.
That's great.
Yes.
Yeah.
So this is different, and yeah, so they're not required to attend with a child, but if they do, we have the childcare option. And yeah, so we don't have any requirements to get to the program, so we don't require for the social security number or, for example, the income. So yeah, this is for anyone
that really needs help.
Anyone who needs help, and we also offer the transportation in case that they don't have it. So the only thing that we require for the transportation is that they need to get the car seat because we contract with a third-party company, so we were unable to know who would be the driver every time. But that's the only thing. But everything's for free, and we also have a complimentary program for all of our participants. If they want to get the free CPR certification, they can get it completely free, the training and the certification. They can also get the free car seat after the car safety training and the home safety training, so they can have like the crib safety. They can get a free playpen. So yeah,
that's awesome.
A lot of resources they can have. So if you had to who really are you guys after for anyone to serve with your program, like new parents, new grandparents, who everyone?
Yeah, for everyone carrying children 5 and under.
That's
so
awesome.
Yeah, this is like our target population. But for example, we have some grandparents that are participating in the program, that they go with their grandchildren. We also have babysitters that they are going with their kids that they are carrying, and yeah, so we also have people who is interested in opening a daycare. And this is really good because, for example, they can get the Kith and Ken training, and yeah, so they can start doing the business, and also we help them with that. So we refer them to get, for example, all the information to opening the daycare and everything. And yeah, so this is the good thing about Candelen, because we don't just offer the programs, we help them with resources and information. So for example, all the community events that we have, so for example, the baby shower that you had, we always share this kind of information with our families.
So what would you say are some of the fundamental skills that you are actually helping train the caretakers or caregivers create?
Yeah, so this is basically to create a community. They can improve their environment at home. So for example, if they want to learn more new strategies, so what activities implement at home, how they can get the place safer for the kids, and yeah, so they get a lot of resources.
Awesome. And what about reading? Do you guys help with ideas of how to get children involved with reading even at a young age?
Yeah, actually, We have one of the sessions, it's about literacy, and we also have every session on the Play and Learn program, the story time.
Awesome.
So we have different books every session related to the topic of the day, and yeah, so the parents can, this is why the program is called Play and Learn, so they can play and they can learn at the same time because it's very interactive.
Children at that age, they really do cope as well while they're playing, right? And
Yes.
they can learn new skills, so that's really impressive. And you guys are located at the building with Children's Cabinet off of, you said Maddie, or?
Yeah, at the Matley Lane, close to the
Matley Lane,
GSR. But we offer our programs at different locations. So we partner with the Sierra View Library, with North Valley's Family Resource Center. We also have at Faith Academy and Women and Children's of the Sierra. So yeah,
Awesome.
I can miss some of the agencies, but yeah, we try to go to different places so we can get closer to the
It's
families.
kind of like the micro closets, right? So
Yeah.
you have locations there. That's
Meet
awesome.
people where they're at.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
I love that. How can people get involved and donate to you guys?
Yeah, okay, so they can go to the main website, candelen.org. And yeah, so if, for example, someone is interested in joining our free programs, they can call me or text. Can I give my phone number? Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead. Give whatever you'd
on.
like.
Yeah. Yeah, it can be at 775-391-6975. So they can call me or text, and I'm the main person, like enrolling in the program, so I can offer the different groups that we have. And this is the good thing because we are opening every month new groups of Kevin cannot play and learn, so we are able to offer the different groups that we have,
Cool.
depending on the zip code too.
And you guys have a Facebook, right?
Yes,
Okay.
yes, we have a Facebook group actually, which is Candelen Reno. So I'm always sharing information about resources and the
Awesome.
cafecito that we have, because we have a socialization event every month that it's called
Awesome.
cafecito, and it's open to the public
Very
and it's for
cool.
free. Yeah, so we try to invite people to the community
I
to
love that.
to talk
important.
about different topics, and yeah.
Are there volunteer opportunities with your organization?
Yeah, actually, right now we don't have opening
Okay.
for volunteers,
That's
but
okay.
yeah, that would be an amazing opportunity in the future.
Okay. Awesome.
Yeah.
That's great. Yeah, so I think it's definitely something important for the community. I mean, even just learning. I know there are a lot of children. I like how you guys do like 5 and up, right? So you're like
5 and
5
under.
and under.
5 and under, right? So and then how old does someone have to be to get the training from Candelen?
So they can be 18 and older. So
18
for,
and
for
older.
the adult or
Okay.
the caregiver. Yes.
Well, that's great. And can that adult bring like a teenager, a younger teenager that wants to learn how to take care of kids?
Yeah, of course. They're more than welcome. And for example, if a family, let's say that they have a 5 years old, but for example, they have a 10 years old, they're more than welcome to join us, of course.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
See, and that's important right there because there are sometimes, a lot of times, where there's teenagers that have to take care of their younger siblings, or just want to help out the family, or maybe they want to start a babysitting career or something, right?
Yeah.
And so really supporting all different kinds of ages is really important. So because that education is definitely power in that, and helping making sure that people are safe and a part of that. So Joel said great information and resources.
Awesome.
Yeah, thank you for watching. Thanks for being here. I appreciate it.
My husband.
Oh, that's your husband?
Yeah.
There we go. Look at him. That's
We got
a fan.
moms and dads
Yeah.
and husbands. I love it. Lots of support.
They're supporting, yes.
Hey, and that's what it's all about, is community, and it starts in our families, and then it goes from there. It goes to friends of families. I mean, we had a fundraiser on Thursday, and friends and friends and friends were all sharing it. And we had, I think at the end, I don't know, 20 something share, 30 something shares at the end of it. People just kept sharing it, but that's the power of, like, okay, family, and then friend group. And then that friend group is connected to other friend groups. Then that friend group is connected to other friend groups. Especially in a place like Reno, getting to know a place like Candelen, right, is really important. And that really starts that grassroots kind of way, right?
Yeah.
And that's the whole idea. That's what we have to do at Good Shepherd's Clothes Closet, is we're only successful because, someone got a free service here. Great. Oh, they tell their family. Well, now that family tells their friends. Then the friends tell their friends, and then it grows and grows and grows, and that's how we can be better. That's how we can let people know about events and different resources in the community. So I really appreciate you being here and sharing with us and our community what you do. Anything else you wanted to add?
Yeah, so no, I think if someone has more questions or they want to learn more about these free resources, they can feel free to contact me. They can call or text at 775-391-6975, and I'll be more than happy to share all the information, because I know it's a lot of information.
Yeah.
And we noticed that it's like, okay, 2 different programs, what could be the right for me? So for example, because we have some people that the children are going to kindergarten or preschool, so they're more than welcome to come to for the Kep and Ken. So do
you ever do any like trainings for parenting classes in partnership with like Children's Cabinet, or do you do any like different faiths trainings?
Yeah, so we offer our programs, but for example, we partner with different agencies like a Children's Cabinet. So for example, if they have parenting classes, because when they finish the program with us, if they are interested in continue parenting classes, we definitely invite people from the community, because actually they have a program that it's like something that they really like it. And so invite the people and they can share the information too. So
Do you mind sharing some information in Spanish for any Spanish viewers?
Oh, no, of course.
That'd be great.
Thank you. Sí, bueno, para las personas que nos están viendo en español, Candelen ofrece servicios gratuitos para cualquier persona que cuide niños de 0 a 5 años. Son totalmente gratis. Estamos alrededor de Reno, en diferentes lugares. Así que, bueno, si quieren saber más de nuestros programas, se pueden contactar al 775-391-6975. Gracias.
It's great. Thank you so much.
No, thank you.
And I did want to ask finally, since you're a nonprofit, how can people support you financially?
Okay, so they can go to the main website, to candelen.org, and they will find information to how to support. And because we have the support of the state of Nevada here in Nevada, because we are in Arizona too, and we have some agencies and companies that they support, like private. So they can definitely get involved going to the main website.
That's awesome. Great. And of course, we always encourage our listeners and viewers to share about this resource. Give if you can, and because we are all better together, we really are. And the idea behind the Community Cares podcast is not like, oh, you know what, Dave and Chaz are here, why don't you give to Good Shepherd or Circle of Life? No, we're all about how can we be a community and work together, because we are really better together and we're stronger together. We really are.
We are.
Yeah.
Why are you laughing? Why are you laughing, dude?
I love your hat. It's different. It's very Dave style.
Very Dave style?
Yeah.
Just check out my hat. Where's your hat? I like your hats.
Cool. You're going to be a cool dad.
I'm going to be a cool
just
dad.
An embarrassing dad.
Oh, whatever, dude.
I know.
Whatever, dude. It's really important that we all support other nonprofits. So definitely share information about them. Share this podcast. Share whatever you can to get the word out in the community about all the great things that are happening. Rob McLaughlin says, sounds like some great and necessary work you do.
Absolutely.
So thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much. And and we think the word of mouth, it's the most important resource that we have.
Yeah.
And
It
it's
really
very helpful. So definitely recommending and sharing. It's super helpful.
We should have some of their brochures at our resource center out there.
Yeah, we should. Our little community
Really
resource hub. If you guys want to find more out about Good Shepherd's Clothes Closet, please visit getclothes.org. We had our giving Thursday, or what was it? Thursday giveaway live stream. On Thursday, we gave away some awesome prizes, and we have t-shirts coming. Why don't we sell t-shirts every week or every day? Well, we want to make sure it's an exclusive fun thing that you're able to get during fundraising events and throughout the community. So
it's also illegal because it's not in our bylaws unless it's at special events. So
yeah, that too. But honestly, we really do want to make sure it's an exclusive thing. So if you did not get a t-shirt, just keep an eye out for another fundraising event. We may do another live stream at some point, maybe something new and creative. But our goal is to make sure that we're out in the community and we're offering you guys what you need. So make sure to go to getclothes.org, share this podcast, like, subscribe, comment, be a part of the community conversation. Thank you guys so much for watching.
We love you guys. Thank you so much. You take care.
We help 700 people a month, no matter what. We're asking you to come alongside and help one. All right, guys. See you next week. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Have a good day.